All right, first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, Mr. Rule well, teach well, being great example to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing this word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake, the believers, the listeners that have came back to the obedience of the scripture through faith in Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. And what I want to get into today, was a comment, all right, left, by this guy, Prophet, betraying, Bertrand, some goofy shit, but he made a statement, you know, dealing with the brother priest Abaya, lesson dealing with how all Christians, all right, are antichrist, anti-Messiah, and he makes the statement, all right, that Israelites are a hate group. Remember that. So whether this guy's an agent, or just some Joe Sixpack, who's pushing, their propaganda, but I find it, amazing how we're so easily labeled a hate group, but we don't have any power, all right, to execute any hatred in the earth. Now, when you go to the scriptures, all right, because everybody speak about hate, but now when you go to the scriptures, all right, the people on the earth that's wreaking havoc in the earth, they are never labeled, as a hate group. The self-proclaimed white man, the white Edomite male, all right, is the most dangerous species on earth. No other species, has killed tens of thousands of people at one time. You know, Esau Edom, all right, has used atomic, weapons in warfare. You know, but here it is. We reading the Bible, going into the scriptures, going into words, going to the history, going to current events, and all of a sudden, we're a hate group, that has to be, dealt with, but this man is wreaking havoc, all right, on your day to day, you know, just wreaking pure havoc in the earth, man. The earth is suffering under this man's rulership, but he's not considered the adult Edomite male is not considered, all right, the worst hate group in the earth, by you people. But according to Yahweh Shema Shai, he is. Now, when you get Micah 2:1, it says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. You see, Esau, Edom has the power to execute his hatred, all right, in the earth. You see, we don't have power, all right, to execute hatred, man. We don't control, all right, interest rates. We don't control, all right, the water supply. We don't control, all right, the food supply, the food source, all right, the different, grocery stores, what grocery stores go where in particular neighborhoods. We don't control that, man. All right, the guns and the drugs, where they get shipped to. We don't control these things, man. Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is the source of all wickedness and violence that's in the earth. The scripture referred to him as what? When you go to Psalms, we got this the other day, Psalms 140. All right, the scripture referred to this man as what? All right, this is Psalms 140. All right, and 1. It said, "Deliver me, O Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man." You see, this man is described as an evil, violent man. This is how the scriptures describe this man. You know, and as you read on, it said, "Which imagine mischiefs in their heart, which is in their mind, continually are they gathered together for war." Yeah, you know, this man, World War One, World War Two, those was Edomites, man. There wasn't hate. You see. Then to you go to Psalms. All right, what's that? Is it 55? All right. This is Psalms 55:20. It says, "He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant." All right. So this man will wage war on someone that's at peace with him. that doesn't want a war with him, that's trying to be reasonable with him, you know? And this man will go to war with him. All right? Look what happened when he came over here to the Americas, man. You know? When you had even when you go into the Incas and the Aztecs, they tried to deal peacefully with those Spanish conquistadors, man, those Edomites. All right? But they always was plotting war. Like the scriptures say, verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Even going to recent, dealing with Gaddafi. Gaddafi was trying to cop a plea with America. He was trying to work out some type of, agreement. He disarmed himself and everything. And what happened? America went over there and blew Libya to hell and back, man. Made that place, all right, look, look like a post-apocalypse, man. Overnight, you see? But all of a sudden, we read some precepts. We figure out who we are. We reading precepts and, teaching our people, telling them to put down the guns, the drugs, the crack, you know, we telling them to walk in a particular way to a standard, and we're a hate group, But see, they confuse, all right, the mood of Yahweh Shema Shai, as if it's off, because that hatred that we talking about, all right, it comes directly from Yahweh Shema Shai, and we're gonna get that. Now, let's play this, you know. Let's play this real quick.
In the state of Colorado, but this case is really unusual. A Colorado man has been charged with first-degree murder after human remains were found chopped up and stuffed into 2 suitcases. Denver police say that the victim, 33-year-old Joshua Lockhart, was killed, this is what police say, by 28-year-old Benjamin Satterwhite.
You see that? All right, the adult Edomite male is the biggest terrorist on earth on every level, domestic, nationally, internationally. All right, the biggest threat to the earth, all right, is the adult Israelite male. Look at this guy. Through. And this gonna be the norm. This was gonna be turned loose out here in these streets too, man. Man. Let's play on.
He has been charged in this case. It's how they pieced the suitcases back to Satterwhite is what is very curious to me. So let's talk about the details. On the morning of December 29th of 2020, just a few weeks ago, last month, city workers were plowing snow in the streets of Denver, and they find these 2 suitcases on the street, on the sidewalk. There's a purple one, and there is a black one. So one of the employees unzips the purple one and discovers a human foot and immediately calls 911. Okay?
I feel like no one should ever have to see that.
So you see how your boy E getting down out here, man. And this man, is like I say, is on the forefront, of all the murder in the earth. Whether it's, a typical murder, a murder of this sort, or whether he's, there in the lab poisoning, your cereal, or they're chemtrailing, or they're polluting the water. This man is at the forefront of murder in the earth, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai has a deep hatred for this nation of people, man. You see? Now this is Psalms 90, all right, 97, and 10. It said, ye that love the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, hates evil. So we're commanded to hate evil and wickedness, man. It's not talking about the wickedness that people do. It's talking about the people that's committing the wickedness, man. And we're going to get that. He said he preserved the souls of his saints. He delivered them out of the hand of the wicked. Yeah, so the Lord's going to deliver us, out of the hands of the wicked. All right, the people that the Lord hates, man. All right, the biggest hate group, in the earth are you Edomites, man. The nation of Edom is the biggest hate group on earth, man, by far. all right, because they have the power to execute it. But it's coming a time where, all right, we're gonna have the power to execute, and exterminate, man. You see, and it's gonna come from on high, all right. So the Bible, all right, is about hating the wicked, man, wicked people, man. You see, wickedness, all right. It's all in the same lump, all right. Psalms 5:4, it says, "For thou art not a power that have pleasure in wickedness, neither shall evil dwell with thee. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity," all workers, which is who? The people. All right, and this people is in a very proud anti-Messiah spirit, man. Yahweh Shema Shai hates, all right, the majority of this society, man. You know, he's only going to have mercy for the elect. All right, and the Most High, he's finna show you, he's finna execute his hatred in the earth, man. All right, because you go back to Amos 9:8, and we can end it here. This is Amos 9:8. "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth." Yeah, and that, first and foremost was speaking about us when we was in our sovereignty. We became sinful. You know, we had sovereignty to keep the law, but we became sinful. All right, and what did the Most High do, man? He removed our rulership and put us in captivity, man. You see, where we are to this day, so we was removed. All right, it is as we was removed from off the face of the earth, because he took the name from us. We didn't know who we were. You see, so it was like we was off the face of the earth, man, but we was here in the lower state. You see? But see, with this kingdom, America, this sinful kingdom, he's going to actually remove it off the earth, man. He's going to remove the infrastructure of America off the earth, man. It will be a desert. You see? He's going to execute that hatred. All right? And you Edomites, you're going to be, you remaining Edomites, all right, throughout the earth are going to be removed from power, and you're going to go into captivity, man. You see? It says, "Saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord," which is their remnant, man. You see? So the hate group, the biggest hate group on earth are you Edomites, because you have the power to execute it. You see? But hatred is part of the Bible, and there's a power that's finna show his hatred, all right, towards a particular nation of people, man. You know? And we finna see it play out. So, Lord willing, that was edifying. Till the next time I say Shalom, Kwon Yashala.